Divine One. Vander. Thanks for saving us.
Yeah. And, sorry. This all happened because we ran ahead.
I'm the one who should apologize. You put yourselves in danger trying to protect me. It's such a relief you're both safe now.
Divine One, I hear more enemies approaching.
More? I thought we'd gotten them all.
Evidently not. These creatures, will there be no end to them?
Não.
There's more? And they've got a dragon?
At last, you are awake.
Sim, é o nome do último capítulo.
Is it really you?
Yes, it's me. Thank you for saving us.
What a joy it is to see you.
Huh?
I've waited for so long.
Que bonitinho.
Oh.
When I sensed you had awoken, I flew here as fast as my wings would carry me. I hope you're not hurt.
I'm fine.
What a relief. You cannot understand how I've missed you, my dear child.
Oh, you're my mother.
What's the matter? Don't tell me.
Since awakening, the Divine One's memory is clouded.
I see.
I'm sorry. I'm sure you weren't expecting this.
No, I must apologize. I was so overcome with joy. I hugged you as hard as I could. I take this to mean you've forgotten everything. I suppose it's to be expected. 1,000 years is a very long time.
Ok, eu gosto muito, assim como do Trials, eu gosto muito da dublagem do inglês. Tipo, dá pra sentir, ela tá incomodada com isso, mas ela tá tentando demonstrar como uma mãe. Ela é realmente uma mãe triste pela situação do filho, mas querendo demonstrar compaixão e entendimento por ele.
Vander explained that I've been sleeping since some war that happened back then?
Yes. You suffered a terrible wound. And because of that...
A wound? I don't remember that. Or this world, or anything.
Don't fret, young one. I will speak to you of all you've forgotten, regardless of what you remember. I'm simply glad to have you back, my dear child.
Still, this isn't the reunion you hoped for.
E isso é uma outra coisa que eu gosto muito dele. Ele realmente tá se sentindo mal por não lembrar da Lumera. Então, tipo, sei lá, isso é uma coisa que, sei lá, isso humaniza bem ele. Tipo, todos os Lord Frames são humanizados, mas tipo, sei lá, dá pra sentir, ele se sente mal por uma coisa que, tipo, em si ele não tem controle, não é culpa dele, mas se sente mal por isso. Ele tem muita gentileza, ele tem muita empatia dentro dele. Sei lá, acho interessante, a maioria, boa parte eu vi que muita gente não gosta dele, acho que provavelmente ele é o avatar menos popular desde o Chris, mas... cara, ali ele é um bom personagem, ele é simples, não é um complexo, ah, meu Deus, complexo. Mas ele é um personagem bom, ele é simples e interessante pra mim.
Oh, don't worry about me. It's solace enough just to hear that sweet voice of yours, and to gaze once more into your eyes. What lovely colors they are.
Exploration. Depois da batalha você pode explorar o mapa livremente e contar com seus aliados. Fique de olho dentro no chão. Depois explorar, vai até a saída ou aperte mais. Aí se aciona de parte. Ver aqui o mapa. Tem um itemzinho pra eu pegar. Nuts. Tem um pássaro aqui? Vejamos. Aquece meu coração ver você e a Rainha Lumera reunidos finalmente. A pedra de maior bora pode ser uma surpresa aqui, mas ela parece feliz de qualquer jeito.
Thank you.
Eu estou muito, muito feliz de te ver. É quase que fosse um sonho. Porém, não vamos durar aqui muito tempo. Pode ter mais inimigos por aqui.
So great!
Você parece tão incrível que eu de batalha. Claro, você é o Divine Dragon. Mas você esperiu? Espero que não. Apesar de cura, sou muito bom nisso.
Amazing!
Eu tô um pouco preocupado, mas conseguimos passar. Eu tô segurado a você, Divine One. Pensou que aquele cara que brotou do seu anel. Cadê o Mafia? Mafia? Cadê o Mafia? Ok, eu te conto.
Let's head to the castle. Climb on my back. We live on the continent of Elios, 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. Firene, kingdom of abundance. Brodia, kingdom of might. Elusia, kingdom of knowledge. Solm, queendom of freedom. The land of Lithos, home of divine dragons. And Gradlon, domain of the fell dragon, fallen to ruin. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the fell dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the fell dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
Ok, eu gostei muito de ver o
If
tema.
his shadow stretches across the land again, then we must fight him anew, as we did in ages past. Fell dragon, Sombron, must be stopped.
Eu amei o tema principal orquestrado de Fire Emblem naquela cena. Realmente, tipo, a história, eles chamaram os heróis do passado pra isso. E aqui nós temos Fire Emblem Engage. Eu amo esse jogo. Eu amo essa série. São dois da Rainha Lumera.
Here we are. We are safe within these walls.
So this is Lithos Castle. It's beautiful.
I'm glad you think so. Though you may not remember this place, I've long waited to welcome you back here. Welcome home.
I'm home?
Yes.
Ele tá
You
confuso.
I feel overwhelmed with joy. I may cry.
Queen Lumera.
Vander. Clan. Frem. Thank you for all you've done. You are worthy stewards indeed. You and your predecessors, watching over my child all these years. I am ever so grateful.
You are too kind.
Yeah, it's awful nice of you to say that. I'm starting to feel woozy.
Oh yeah, go us! We just got praised by Queen Lumera herself!
Oh yeah!
The happiness of this moment aside, I am troubled to see the corrupted here in Lithos.
The corrupted?
Those enemies you were fighting out on the grasslands.
Oh, I didn't like those things one bit. Just the sight of them made my blood run cold.
Understandably so. The corrupted are corpses revived by an evil power. The Fell Dragon used them as his soldiers in the war. Before the start of that bitter conflict, Elios had known peace for eons. But then, a dark presence emerged. Sombron. Despite tireless searching, we could not determine where he'd come from. But seeing the destruction he wrought, there was no doubt of his evil intentions. Now the corrupted are spreading once more. This may be a sign of his return.
No.
I wonder if it is mere coincidence that you awakened as all this unfolds. If the Fell Dragon has been released, then we must prepare for battle.
I can't imagine fighting someone like that.
Worry not. I doubt he will attack anytime soon. This castle is filled with the spirits of divine dragons. The corrupted cannot enter it easily.
Mano, essa aí é uma coisa que sempre é uma red flag, velho. Red flag.
Let us devise a plan now, while we have the opportunity. Emblem Marth.
It's been quite some time, Lumera.
That it has. Thank you for lending your aid against the corrupted.
You're welcome. But of course, I could help only because your child remembered me. You know, it is possible the others are awake now, just as I am.
Perhaps you are right.
Sorry, but what do you mean? Who's awake?
There is something I should show you. Follow me.
What is this place?
This is the Ring Vault. It is where the emblem rings are enshrined. Those of the Holy Knight, of the Sage Lord, and of the Azure Twins rest here.
Sigurd, Leaf e Erica, se não me engano.
As well as the ring of the Princess Exalt. And finally, the ring of the Instructor.
Lucina e Balef.
Each dwells within an emblem ring, as Marth resides in the ring of the Hero King.
So, counting Marth, there are 6 emblem rings. Wow.
In fact, there are 12. 6 here, and 6 entrusted to the other countries, as a precautionary measure.
What do you mean?
The emblems grant world-altering power to whoever has all 12 rings. For generations, the divine dragons used this power to ensure peace and prosperity in Elios. Indeed, that was how we locked away the Fell Dragon. But many have sought to steal the rings, and use them for their own nefarious purposes.
Which is why they're scattered all over the continent, not just stored here.
Precisely. The rings offer their power but once every 1,000 years, at which time the divine dragon travels across Elios to collect them from each nation's ruler. With 1,000 years having passed since last time, I was planning to carry out this ritual soon. But if the Fell Dragon is after the rings, the emblems may be summoned before I arrive.
Summoned?
It is how one calls for an emblem from a ring, just as you did earlier with Marth. Only those with royal dragon blood are capable of summoning. That includes you, my child.
Oh, you must be talking about the phrase that popped into my head.
An invocation, you mean? What was it?
Invocation?
Shine on, emblem of beginnings. I wasn't even thinking about it. The words just fell from my mouth.
That was how you summoned Marth. What was your focus? Your intention when you spoke those words?
I wanted to help Clan and Fram. I didn't want to lose them. I wanted to protect them.
Your focus was on helping others. Remember that intention whenever you summon emblems. Not to keep the power for yourself. Understand? To borrow so you may protect others.
I understand.
Now, why don't we try a practice battle? You must be a little rusty after all these years.
No. Não, só
How about we
jardim.
train here? You will be the one fighting. The emblem lends you their strength. You need to train your body and mind to unleash an emblem's full power. Vander, Clan, Frem, you will be aiding my child in this battle. Against me.
Queen
Oi?
Lumera, even in a practice battle, I could not turn my weapon on you.
Oh, Vander, please do put your heart into it. I know I will.
Oh, Vender, por favor. Lute sério. Eu sei que eu vou. Ela com a espada na mão. Eu sei que eu vou. E você atrasou com o café ontem, venda. Eu desejo essa punição. Ai, ai.
The corrupted?
No, dear. Not at all. How could you think so? I made these opponents from plants and rocks. Nevertheless, their abilities are the same. Drop your guard and you could be hurt.
They're really unsettling. Can we train with something else? They give me the chills.
Listen, you must push through your fear and face whatever opponent stands against you. Never run away. You are my child, the protector of all. The Divine Dragon.
I
The Divine
understand.
Dragon.
Don't worry, Divine One. We'll back you up every step of the way.
Yeah. What Fram said.
O
As
que ela
loath
disse?
as I am to battle against Queen Lumera, orders are orders. I pledge to bring us victory.
Thank you, everyone.
Now, let's begin.
Let's begin. Derrote Lumera, alguém é derrotado. Arqueiros.
Be cautious, Divine One. Some of these enemies are carrying long-range weapons. Therefore, they can rain arrows upon us from afar.
See this enemy with the axe. Axe wielders are at a disadvantage against swords. Swords are strong against axes. Axes against lances. And then lances against swords. If you outmatch your foe, you can break their fighting stance for an advantage in combat. Try it. Strike with your sword. After their stance is broken, they'll be open to further attack.
Breaking Enemy. Dando o estado de break, o inimigo pode acertar um golpe com arma tem vantagem. Inimigos quebrados não podem contra-atacar no próximo combate, então sujeitos a atacar. Espadas ganha de machado, machado de lança e lance de espadas. E artes marciais têm vantagem contra arcos, magias e facas. Esse aqui é o nosso segundo tutorial contra a Rainha Lumera. Ai! Quebra!
Well done. You see, swords are strong against axes. Always keep such weapon advantages in mind.
Eu gostei
Enemies
dessa interação
can't
com as armas.
counterattack while recovering their stance. A good time to finish them off.
As your steward,
The Divine One looked right
Ai
at
meu
me.
Deus, Frame.
You know, I can do some mean healing with my staff. Not only that, I can take incoming hits for nearby allies. But it smarts when I do. Anyway, if you don't want to get hurt, or you need some patching up, just lean on me.
Ok. Que adepto pode dar Tingard para proteger de adjacentes. Tingard, o aliado não toma nenhum dano. No lugar, o que adepto toma 20% do HP. O Tingard vai avaliar se é disponível quando o adepto está com o HP cheio. Dá 1 vezes 2. Okay.
Hey, Divine One. I don't know if you knew this or not, but I can use magic. I'm good from near or far, even against well-protected enemies.
Mystical Units. Mystical Units ignora o bônus de avoid junto com a magia. Mystical Units também pode acertar ataques à distância quando o inimigo seria até atingir. Então vamos lá. Venda. Boa. Agora eu quero recuperar a arma dele, não tá mais quebrado. Deixa eu marcar aqui a Lumera.
I am
E
ready to serve.
Plane. Obliterar!
Yeah. Sorta like that, maybe?
Whatever you say.
Muito bem, Fia. O que é agora? Então fechada sou eu. Ai!
I'll manage.
Olha aqui, ok. Lavenda. Ok. Emblem engage.
I cannot afford to lose.
I cannot afford to lose. I'm going to level up. Heal. Kind of you. Todo mundo full life. Ali é cheio de suporte. Se ela bater alguém vai ser nele ou no venda.
It's time I enter the fray.
Ele bater em mim.
There is no need to hold back, my child.
All right.
Não se segura, meu filho. Beleza. Vamos lá, Flame. Fireball no jutsu nela.
Queen Lumera, I don't want to attack you. I feel dizzy.
Sharpen your focus, clan, lest you miss.
Se você errar, você apanha, viu, moleque? Ok. Flame cura um pouquinho o nosso jovem ali.
That helps.
Ok, e...
I'll do my best.
Load essa rush!
My prayers are with you.
My prayers are with you.
So sorry. Fantastic work. You fought together splendidly. Let's move on. Wait over there a moment.
Ok.
All right. If everyone is in position, we'll begin. This time, I will be more hands-on. I intend to fight as if in an actual battle. Furthermore, I'll be using this.
Outro
Is
anel.
that the ring of the Holy Knight?
Indeed it is. I'm inviting an old friend to join us.
Provide for us, Emblem of the Holy War. Sigurd.
I am Sigurd. If you require strength and swiftness, I am all too happy to oblige.
Emblem Sigurd. He looks like a strong opponent.
Each emblem has their own abilities. When allied with them, you can call upon their unique powers and skills.
Whatever Sigurd's power is, it won't be the same as Marth's.
Exatamente.
Better keep our eyes open.
E mais invocados.
My rapier is effective against cavalry, like those enemies over there. Once we engage, you can use my weapon. Try it against that foe.
Vamos lá, Claim. Muito bem, muito bem. E... ali. Quebra. Vamos aqui pro vender, né? Mais a vida. For you, 9 mais 13 dá 22, certinho. Pro ele ficar feliz pra ele finalizar. Quebra.
I had to stop you.
Break defenses. Esse tipo de engage me dá medo, sinceramente.
Our foes are strong.
Ok, vai te deixar com 7 de vida. Ali você tá com de dano? 6 de dano. Olha. Ah tá, a passiva dali que ele dá. Ali ó, ele dá mais 3 de hit pra quem tá adjacente. Mais 3 de dano pra quem tá adjacente. Essa ajuda. E errou 92%. Ah. Então vamos lá. Emblem engage.
Lend me your strength.
Eu vou ter que aumentar meu dano, vamos usar Harp. Vou aumentar pra 12. Ok. 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 Emblem engage. Eu espero ter o engage ainda para enfrentar a Lumera.
I live to fight again.
I live to fight again. Faz uma curinha.
Thank you.
Shining on to guide us. Ok.
Here
Já
goes.
era com a arqueira aqui. Sigurd. E o Klein aqui no matinho.
Your teamwork is inspiring. Now it's time for us to make our move. Come, Sigurd.
Queen Lumera, please forgive me for standing against you.
Vander, you are my child's knight. You must fill that role as best you can. Attack me with all your might.
I've got you.
Sigurd. Ai, ai. Tipo, ela daria uns 30 de dano no vento, esse daí. Isso o pessoal chama de Lumera. Lumera.
Remarkably swift. Perhaps we should be grateful this is a mock battle.
Sim, chama isso de Lumera. Não é. Pera, esqueci o nome. Jumpscare.
I
Lumera
cannot
Jumpscare.
afford to lose.
Ótimo. Ok, Lord Saror já tá quanto de dano nela? Já com 7 de vida, beleza. Então. Vem aqui. Ótimo. Fireball no jutsu. Vander, ataque esse cara aqui. Tá, heal no ali.
That helps.
That helps. E ali. Finish her! Lord Rush!
This is certainly more of a challenge.
Your enemies will not hold back, and neither will I. That is why you must defeat me. What a delight it is to see you in battle after all these years.
Fate has brought us here.
Fate has brought you here. Lord Rush!
So sorry. You've won. I'm proud to see you working together so well.
Mais um nível. Strength, HP e defesa. Nada mal. Avoid mais 15. Marf e Alg. Os dois são a Lumera.
Well fought, everyone. You bested Sigurd and me. That's quite the feat.
É, isso é um grande feito. Ah, não, a gente chama magia de fogo, então faz sentido. A gente conseguiu usar o Sigurd. Faz sentido. Mas é... All the Star Rush for the win.
There is much to improve upon, but this is a wonderful start. Great work.
Thank you.
Obrigado.
I can't believe we had to fight against Queen Lumera.
Yeah, well, I can't believe we won!
Though you have only just awoken, your power seems to be growing already, Divine One.
Foi 2 níveis.
I'd like for you to have this.
This is the sword you were using, isn't it?
Yes. An ancient blade that can be wielded only by divine dragons. It served me well for many years, but now it is yours. Consider it a prize for your victory today.
Thank you. Someday, I'll prove that I'm worthy of this sword.
I have no doubt. Please, take this as well.
Is this?
No,
Ah, esquipei.
it is
Esquipei.
purely ornamental. You see, before your slumber, I made you a promise.
Aquele anel parece importante.
What was it?
I said I'd give you a birthday present that suited you perfectly. I was working on it in private, but I was unable to finish it in time. That birthday has long since passed, but I would quite like to give you this gift now.
I'm sorry. I can't accept.
Why not?
That ring fulfills a promise you made me, right? But I don't remember that promise.
Mano, ele tá tipo... Ok, esse foi uma promessa que fez pra mim, mas eu não me lembro se eu me sinto culpado, como se estivesse ligando pra outra pessoa, não aquela pessoa que tu conheceu no passado. Mano, ele é muito de boa, velho.
It'd feel wrong accepting it. Like I was taking a present meant for someone else.
É, foi o que eu disse, né?
Please offer me this gift again once I've remembered everything.
Everything, you say? Did facing me in battle stir any recollections?
It didn't. I'm sorry.
You need not apologize. It doesn't matter what you can remember right now. I only hope that one day you will think of me as your mother, as you did 1,000 years ago.
Ok.
Forgive me. I was so thrilled to spend time with you again. I suppose I got a little carried away, didn't I?
Oh, no. It's all right.
I don't mean to put you on the spot. Perhaps we should call it a day, hmm? But let's agree to chat again in the morning. What do you say? Pinky promise?
All right.
Pinky Promise. Liberation obtained. Vejamos. Dá pra adotar isso aqui? Ainda não. Então vamos ver os itens que estão no chão. Aqui nós temos, aqui nós temos, aqui nós temos. Ferro. Só esse item? Vejamos o que vocês têm a dizer.
Please rest easy for today.
Descanse bem hoje. Vamos conversar no amanhecer.
Spectacular as ever.
Você lutou de forma magnífica. Ainda em frente, eu vou continuar tendo você como seu cavaleiro. Deus gêmeos. Eu ajudei, né? Pelo menos um pouquinho. Eu quero ser útil pra você, Divino. O Divine, você parece tão incrível, eu juro. Eu vou ficar mais forte também, se bem que pra você. E bom, esse aqui acabou por aqui. Aqui é pro próximo capítulo, então, obrigado por assistirem. Falou e fui, povo. Deus.